Hey guys, what's up? Josh back, making another video slash commentary type deal. Um, just gonna be talking about some sweet DC stuff. Of course, if you know, obviously, I think you know because it's not old news, but I mean it's been out for like a day or so. But Warner Brothers has just solidified 9 dates for untitled DC movies. I talked about it briefly in my last video, but this video I'm gonna talk about what movies I think are gonna be there, and almost like a half like fan cast too, to see who I would like to play certain characters, because I made a list of movies that I believe will fill those spots. So I want to go over it and kind of just talk about why I think these movies will be here, and who will play the characters, especially if it's like a new character they're introducing to the universe. The dates that they have solidified are August 5th, 2016, June 23rd, 2017, November 17th, 2017, March 23rd, 2018, July 27th, 2018, April 5th, 2019, June 14th, 2019, April 3rd, 2020, and June 19th, 2020. So we've got a lot of dates, multiple movies in the same year. So that's gonna be great. So let's just go start right off. August 5th, 2016. I believe the first movie that they will be doing after Dawn of Justice will be Shazam. The Rock has been teasing him playing Shazam for months now. That interview that he had with, I guess, like it was like a Hercules interview, and he was talking about, hey, like, this guy's got the power of Superman, he can throw down. And then he gave like the biggest like clue that we have ever gotten, and he was like, just say the word. And obviously he's been rumored to play Shazam for quite some time, and I mean the word is Shazam. When Billy, before he turns into Shazam, he says, hey, he just says Shazam, and he becomes Shazam, or Captain Marvel, which he was before. So yeah, I do believe that they will be going with a Shazam movie. I think the date's actually perfectly. I think the date would be fine. In regards to, because I don't think any Marvel movies are coming out after that. Even if they is, who freaking cares? So yeah, I've got Shazam at August 5th, 2016. And then, after that, which is June 23rd, 2017, I have Justice League. I do believe they will be doing a Justice League movie in 2017, whether it be the June 23rd or the November 17th date. I do believe we'll be getting a Justice League movie very, very, very soon after, obviously after Shazam. The lineup I think they're gonna have will most likely consist of Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, maybe Aquaman. I'm not entirely sure about that. I'm not entirely sure about Aquaman even being in the movie or even having a significant role. Of course, there are rumors about Green Lantern being in the movie, but obviously I think that was a leaked script that somebody made up. So yeah, as of right now, I believe it would just be Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Cyborg. There will be somebody else, but I have not had a chance to really sit down and think about what the lineup would be. But yep, June 23rd, 2017, I have Justice League. Directly after that, November 17th, 2017, I have Sandman. Now this movie's been rumored to come out for quite some time. I don't really know much about it. I tried to read up a little bit on it. Didn't have enough time because I wanted to make this video before I had to go do some stuff. So I just threw Sandman in there. Maybe someone else will go there, but hey, Sandman, do your sand thing. Anyway, moving on to March 23rd, 2018, I have the long-awaited Wonder Woman film. Yay, all that good stuff. They're going by casting Gal Gadot or Gadot. I still don't know how to say her name. I feel so bad. Anyway. By casting Gal Gadot, Gal Gadot is what we're calling her today. Gal Gadot, I do believe that they will be making a Wonder Woman film very, very, very soon. She's never been done on film, so they will have 1,000,001 storylines to use for the movie. Maybe you can have a cameo from Superman or Batman or any one of the Justice Leagues. Heck, maybe even introduce like a new character. Throw Power Girl in there or something like that. I'm just kidding. So yeah, March 23rd, 2018, Wonder Woman, that would be good. This is an interesting one. It actually took me a while to think about this, but then once I realized it, I was like, all right, this actually might work. July 27th, 2018, I have a Green Lantern sequel / reboot. Now, the reason why I call it a sequel / reboot is because I think that they are going to continue the story that they left off on the really crappy Ryan Reynolds movie. They're gonna continue it, but they're just gonna recast Green Lantern, because everyone, including myself, wants Ryan Reynolds to play Deadpool. If you saw the test footage, you would hopefully you would think the same. So in regards to who I think they could even I guess replace him with, maybe you got Chris Pine. What was that guy who just got released from Ant-Man? What's his name? It's like Patrick. Hold on a second. I'm looking it up right now because I'm a terrible person. Is it Patrick Wilson? Is that his name? Patrick Wilson? Patrick Wilson? Come on, Patrick Wilson. Is it Patrick Wilson? Yes, Patrick Wilson. You can even get Patrick Wilson to play Green Lantern, or Nathan Fillion, who I actually used to not like, but then as I started thinking about it, like, he could play a lot of good characters. There are people saying that they want him to play Nova in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I'm just like, nah, you can come over here with us, and you can play better characters, because DC rules. Yeah, you can have one of those guys play Green Lantern. Keep the story, replace Reynolds with somebody else, and go from there. All right, after that, April 5th. Now, this is one I actually took like 15-20 minutes deciding on what I think would go here. And I'm really not even sure on this next one, because I don't think that they're going to make a movie off of him. April 5th, 2019, I have Aquaman. I don't think that they're going to make an Aquaman movie, but I don't know what else could possibly go there. So I'm just going to go with Aquaman. But like I said, I don't think they're going to be making an Aquaman film anytime soon, at least. All right, after that, June 14th, I have Man of Steel 2, which will be the sequel to Man of Steel, not the sequel to Dawn of Justice, which it technically could be. I don't know. I've spoken to a lot of people who are saying, Dawn of Justice is still the sequel to Man of Steel because it still follows the storyline. It's in the same universe, same characters, the whole 9 yards. And while I am kind of one of those people, I understand why they would say that there's Man of Steel, Batman Superman team up film / versus film, and then Man of Steel 2, which continues the solo Superman storyline. Who I believe the villain should be for Man of Steel 2, I think it should be Brainiac. And I've been thinking about who I think should play Brainiac, and I have the perfect person, at least in my opinion. I believe Brainiac should be played by none other than Benedict Cumberbatch. I think he'd be a fantastic Brainiac. If you saw him in Star Trek Into Darkness, he's good at playing a villain. His voice is extremely menacing. His face is just like, it's like long, and obviously his face is long. His face is like a long face, and you could just, I think he'd be a great Brainiac. So yeah, June 14th, Man of Steel 2, got that stuff going on, and then April 3rd, 2020, I have Batman. I have the Batman solo film with Ben Affleck as Batman. Now, I since Batman exists in this universe, in the Man of Steel universe, that's what we're calling it now, because this is the only movie we have to base it off of. But since this Batman is in the Man of Steel universe, I believe it will no longer be grounded in reality, which I'm really excited for, because we'll finally get like a legit. I'm not saying all the other Batman movies were not legit, because I love all of them, including the Tim Burton one, the Joel Schumacher Batman and Robin. It's terrible, but I mean, I grew up watching it. I love all of those movies except for Batman Forever. That's just trash. I'm sorry. Even including the Christopher Nolan, love it. I love the movies, but they were all grounded in reality if you really think about it. So I think we're finally able to get like big characters, like big villains like Killer Croc, Clayface, Penguin, guys like that. And honestly, I don't think when they make the Batman movie, I don't think it's gonna be like your typical like Batman movie where it's just gonna be like, oh, I'm going after this guy, I'm going after that guy, punchy stuff. I honestly think that they're gonna base it off of like a really like big I guess comic arc. Heck, they could even do a Death in the Family or the Killing. Oh, I would love to see like a Batman movie based off the Killing Joke. I know for a fact that I am not alone on that. I read a comment on another YouTuber's video, and he was talking about, he was like, hey, once they do a Batman solo film, what if it was like a prequel, you know? Because there are rumors going around that Batman's gonna be like, he's gonna be an old like season, like he'll have like 30 plus years under his belt, and he'll even have a dead Robin. Like there was a rumor saying that he's gonna have a case in the Batcave with a tattered Robin costume. Ding ding ding! Hello, they're referencing Jason Todd. So what they could do is they could do a Under the Red Hood storyline. Not exactly, because we did get a movie just like that in the animated movie Under the Red Hood, which was fantastic. If you have not seen it, go check it out. It's fantastic, one of my favorite animated movies. But I could actually see them doing something like that, because, you know, if he's like, he's got 30 plus years on it, he's probably taken out a lot of the villains that we've all grown to know and love, like Penguin, Two-Face, you know, guys like that. Obviously, they will still exist, but I mean, we've all seen those villains before. We've already seen Two-Face. We've already seen Raish. We've already seen Joker. We saw Zsasz briefly. I honestly want something fresh. But if you're gonna do a Under the Red Hood / like Death in the Family story arc for a Batman movie, obviously you're gonna have Joker in it, because Joker beats Jason Todd half to death with a crowbar, then blows him up. Spoiler, I'm sorry. You should have read it and watched it. So yeah, I most likely will do a solo, not solo. I might probably do a separate video just discussing the Batman standalone, because I have a lot of really good ideas that I would like to see them put into a movie. So I think April 3rd, 2020 would be the perfect spot for Batman. Then after that, June 19th, I have Justice League 2. And they were talking about, hey, Justice League 2, we won't be seeing Darkseid until Justice League 2. So might as well put it at like the last date, boom, right there, June 19th, Justice League 2. You could even throw in some extra, if you want to like make it like a really, really big, like just ridiculous movie, just add just freaking just heroes. You can even introduce the Flash in the Green Lantern movie. I think that would work. Let's just say like Green Lantern's flying over Central City, and he like sees like this freaking red blur. So he's like, he's like, oh, I'm gonna go check this out, see what it is. Flies down there, and it's just Barry Allen or Wally West, you know, beating up dudes or whatever. That'd be fantastic. I would love that, because basically the Green Lantern movie would end up being but it would kind of be like a Green Lantern Flash team up movie, which was rumored in that list of movies that came out of that leaked out of Warner Brothers a couple months ago. So yeah, maybe even introduce Martian Manhunter in Man of Steel 2. I guess when he's out in space, going to like Brainiac's like lair or something like that, and Superman's like floating around, and he sees like a prison chamber or whatever, and he goes in there, and it's full of just other like species that have just been captured by Brainiac, because Brainiac's like doing tests on them or whatever, and one of them happens to be Martian Manhunter. You know, gets Martian Manhunter out of there, and he's just like, hey, you know, he's like, I have a team of people that I'm with. Obviously, he's not gonna be like, hey, I'm with the Justice League, join us. You know, that's not some weird like heroic crap like that. But he's just like, hey. And Martian Manhunter's just like, you know, like, my entire race is gone. I have nobody. He's like, I'm alone. And Superman's like, you're not alone. And I guess like all of the Justice League characters that have been introduced like come out, and they're just like, you know, we want you to join us, because you will have a family. You will have a family if you're with us. So then, you know, Justice League 2, you got Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Cyborg, Martian Manhunter, Flash, you know, just a big one, just going after Darkseid. Man, I would love that so much. So yeah, that's what I have for, I guess that's all I have for today, really. I'm probably gonna make another video or these are kind of videos, cause all you see are like pictures just like flopping up on the screen, because that's all I've got. I will be doing like actual like videos where my face is in it. I just don't want to be really ghetto and like use my iPhone to stick it up on my little table here and be like, hey guys, you know, it's me. I'm not gonna do that. So yeah. Shazam, Justice League, Sandman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Aquaman, Man of Steel, Batman, Justice League, those are the movies I have. if you agree or disagree, which most likely people will disagree, just leave a comment like below, because I actually want to know what other people believe will fill these dates, because no one knows. Obviously, they said actually earlier today. Today is August 8th, 2014. If you did not know, they said that a couple of the movies from this list will be announced sometime this month. So as soon as they do, come here, because I will be doing a video on it. I promise you, I will get that out the day that happens. Talking about, you know, which storyline I think they're gonna have for it, who I think is gonna be cast, you know, just stuff like that. So definitely look out for the announcement of those movies, and look out for my video when it pops up on here. Be sure to subscribe to get that video, because it hasn't even happened. I'm really stoked for it. So yeah, guys, that's all I've got for today. Feel free to like it up, leave a comment, all that good jazz, and I shall see you in my next video. Later, guys. Peace.